Oh yes, Yo Chicken Bros, what's up? It's your boy Smile here, coming at you with a brand new video. And thank you all for watching my latest video that came out Thursday. I'm trying to keep up with uploads every single day of the week, Monday through Friday. Though without my glasses right now, I find it very hard to actually read the article. And so until I can get glasses that are looking decent enough for you guys, I'm just going to be talking about culture and cultural issues and things of that nature because I feel it'd be easier to do so for now. And once I can, I'm going to get even deeper into a lot of these topics. But today, I'm going back on to Thursday's issue. I hate to do it this way. I will probably have a second video out just to make it to where, you hear in the old and you hear in the new. I hate doing double up videos or two videos about the same topic, but I felt it very important to do this video. Because something is different about this one. About this whole ban of Bud Light. Not ban, but, the boycott and all that. People are dropping Bud Light faster than Joe Biden's nose when he sees a child, which is, to me, insane. I wasn't expecting that. I was clearly wrong. I will gladly take the L for that. But what I want to get at today is why Bud Light made the decision, why people are seemingly doing this boycott so much more than the others, and why I think that this may be a bit different. I'm not sure. But if you're new to the channel, please don't leave a like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, make it ring a ding ding. I will soon have out premium memberships with extra videos every day, the ability for you to actually send me articles that I can read and talk about, and much, much more. So, please don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, hit that like button and notification bell. And with all that being said, let's get into today's video. I guess what I should say here to start off with is why Bud Light decided to do this. And there is a very simple explanation, actually. The vice president had came out and talked about the whole thing, the whole shebang and whatnot. And I thought I would show you the video, which I did not grab from a Twitter post or anything. I actually found it on a YouTube channel of a much larger, much more prominent political talk show person on YouTube that I really do think you should go and support if you've never met him or been affiliated with his content. I watch him a good bit. I watch quite a few others, but I just didn't want to go and take this piece of footage with at least giving a shout out, as little support as that may gain him. So without further ado, let me give you this little clip, and then we will go ahead and I'll talk about my point.
I'm a businesswoman. I had a really clear job to do when I took over Bud Light. And it was, this brand is in decline. It's been in decline for a really long time. And if we do not attract young drinkers to come and drink this brand, there will be no future for Bud Light. So I had this super clear mandate. It's like we need to evolve and elevate this incredibly iconic brand. And what I brought to that was a belief in, okay, what does evolve and elevate mean? It means inclusivity. It means shifting the tone. It means having a campaign that's truly inclusive and feels lighter and brighter and different and appeals to women and to men. And representation is at sort of the heart of evolution. You've got to see people who reflect you in the work. And we had this hangover. I mean, Bud Light had been kind of a brand of fratty, kind of out of touch humor. And it was really important that we had enough.
So practically speaking, what I'm understanding from this is they assume that the majority of Gen Z is increasingly on the left or far left side. That's my assumption, at least. And so if that's what they are saying, they are horribly misunderstanding the points here. And the data, I would assume. And I don't even need to bring up data for this. I can just explain it in a very easy way. Look at the inner cities, the very left-wing strong points, and you'll understand that, well, abortion's a very important thing in their eyes, and promiscuity and things of that nature, and those things tend to lead to less children, or less children that could buy products because they would be in a prison cell, quite frankly. And so, the problem that you are making is assuming that the population is growing in every conceivable area. It isn't. It just isn't. the southern areas and areas with people who are not very woke are populating and growing. I mean, it's the way it's going. And so, what you're looking at right now, Gen Z is smaller than the generation before it. The millennials are bigger than Gen Z by most metrics because of this. And when you look at that, you realize, oh my word, our market share there is smaller. And so you are not helping yourself by doing this. I would assume that you would think that because, you know, we got bigger every generation. This is the first generation that's smaller than the last, if I do recall. So, what was their game plan here? What was the game plan? Well, I think what they were doing was saying, look, we don't agree with you plebs who believe that obvious reality in biology exists, and decide to shoo you away for the more esteemed class who would love to drink our piss water. That's my assumption. I say that they will not be able to obtain Bud Light in the esteemed class as a selling group for one simple reason. And that reason is exactly the same reason that will go into my next point. That is, why is it so easy to boycott this one for most people, seemingly, or why is it that this one is different? And I think it's a mixture of factors, but I'll start with the one that applies to both things here. There is a wide variety of other things to drink. A wide variety. And so if you look at Bud Light and say, well, look, I don't agree with their values anymore. They clearly don't agree with mine. I'm going to go and get, I don't know, a hard seltzer or something. I don't know. And then you get what would be the left-wing area saying, oh, well, now I agree with their values. I'm going to go buy it. They're not. They can afford better stuff, or if they can't, they would possibly buy it to virtue signal, which that could be what happens, and then I'm proven wrong here. But I think you get my point. It is so easy to buy something else of better quality than Bud Light because, to my knowledge, Bud Light is the bottom of the barrel. Now, again, I'm not saying this as if I am the all-knowing person here. Clearly, I have no taste in alcohol because I don't drink any. But what does all this lead to? What does all of this lead to in this idea? Well, it leads into a decrease in sales. Quite simply. So, that comes back to the why. Why would they do this? Well, I think it's because they are misunderstanding the audience of America. I genuinely think it's because they believe that either we are all stupid and they're playing us, and I'm getting into that in a moment, or they think that the majority of us actually agree with these values. Now, I know you're about to say, how dare you say that we're about to be played? I'm going to boycott this for the next 500,000 years. Ain't nobody going to touch this stuff. I get your point. But a few weeks ago, it was Hershey's. Now it's this. Is anybody still boycotting Hershey's? I think that's the problem. And then you get into the whole issue here of a man who is about to lose his job because of this. And that's something that saddens my heart. Here's the video.
I work for an affiliate company. I am a merchandiser, and the sole product of the company I work for is Anheuser-Busch products. So with all this canceling going on, I've never seen such little sales in this past few days on these products. And it's sad because when people don't buy this beer, I don't make money and I can't feed my family. So it's kind of heartbreaking, I guess, that Anheuser-Busch did what they did. They don't know their clientele. So it's kind of heartbreaking.
Now, I understand that you can get mad at me for saying, oh, he shouldn't lose his job. This company is against my values. Yeah, I understand you can be mad at me for that. I don't want to see anyone lose their job if that's something they're working on and enjoy doing. But even if this isn't a us problem about this man losing his job, we need to have an alternate market and say, look, we will gladly open up a position for you if you jump ship from Bud Light to our company. We need to have that transfer. The sooner, the better. Now, I am not a seltzer or beer or ale or any kind of that guy. But this applies to more than just that. We need to start making things. To those of you out there who, are political commentators, or to those of you out there who are just sitting on the couch listening to a man complain on the internet, it is our time to start making stuff. If you ever thought of writing a book, go out and write a book. That's going to be awesome. I will gladly support any works that you guys do, that you bring to me. I see and I'm like, yeah, we should do something about that. That's something I want to do. I want to build culture. I'm working on songs. I'm working on movies, TV shows, video games. That's something I want to do and I'm starting a company for. But until we have the ability to say to these people, hey, look, you just got fired. Let's pick you up and let you work for us at maybe an increased value per hour, or even just enough to get by if they need that. I think that what we need as a strategy right now is a continuous boycott of anyone doing this stuff. Nike, Hershey's, all 9 yards, even Bud Light. We need that continuous boycott. And we need to make new things that people can buy. That's the only way that this will stop. Now, people are going to look at me and say, well, that's easier said than done. Look at the bucket list. Sure, that's true. If it is a necessity that we are needing and is doing that, we can buy it for now until we can change that. But we don't need Hershey's. We don't need Bud Light. We sure don't need Nike. Find other ways of doing things. And we can do something like this. I think that is the easiest way I can put it. And meanwhile, I'm doing what I do best. Making music, making songs, making books. I'm doing my part. I hope to find a way to make more people do theirs. Thank you for hearing this video. Thank you for watching. I hope this did uplift you, was entertaining, and you enjoyed it. But with all that being said, Yo Man Smile is over and out. Peace.